Hey, what's up, everybody? I see Miss Renee, Nathan Ballin is already up in here. Thank you guys already for the thumbs up. I already see a few that have popped up. It's kind of cool you get a live update of the thumbs up. You don't get a thumbs down indicator on a live screen, like the setup of the screen. What I can see, kind of be cool if I could see that too. I guess. But anyway, uh, let's see. Yeah, it's been pouring the rain down here for, let's see. Well, it's been all day today. I think it started raining late last night, early this morning. So, what do we have in front of us? We have, hang on just one second. Plug this in. All right. So, we have a late 70s Pabst Blue Ribbon. Good old Pabst. This is a very cheap American beer that is selected as America's best in 18. There we go. Hang on. In 1893. This one says nature's choicest products provide its prized flavor. Only the finest of hops and grains are used. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. This is a tall boy. This is a 16-ounce can, which is a large can. I'll show you a comparison here to a regular can. There you go. There's the difference. It's quite substantial. This is a lot of what I'm going to guess is a disgusting flat beer. This was provided to me by Mr. gabeRILLA. Gabe, if you're watching this or you're out there, buddy, I don't know if I should say thank you for this one because this one's going to suck really bad. Oh, hey, horny animal, glad you made it home in one piece. Yeah, me too, no doubt. You talk about a very tight sphincter on the ride home. My butt cheeks were clenched all the way. It was an intense drive home. And hey, there he is. What's up, Gabe? My man. Drink it with your mouth. Okay, I will. I promise. Won't go up the other way. It's a cool can. I like the way the top of it has that Pabst on there like that. As you can see, the actual pull tab, which is usually where the compromisation, or compromisation, is where these things are usually compromised at, is around the pull tab. And usually, honestly, what I've noticed and what I've been finding out, the more vintage type drinks that I have, as you can see, there's like some rust going on around there. Tiny bit of seepage maybe, and I'm gonna guess that obviously the when the can swells up, it's going to take the path of least resistance, and the path of least resistance is actually right there, right dead center of the top of the can. And this one has like a goo coming out of it. I've seen this before. Gabe, I'm sure you're familiar with this. And these old steel cans, as you are, corrosion equals flavor. You are not wrong there, Mr. Info Warrior. Definitely is going to be one rusty, metallic-y, disgusting brew that we have here. Tap-A-Can. Cool. I believe that's who makes this can. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. This is 1 pint. 1 pint is 16 ounces. Pabst Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Can't tell what that says right there. Something Heights, Illinois, Newark, New Jersey, Los Angeles, California, Pabst, Georgia, Union Made, Tap-A-Can. So This is a union-produced Tapacan. And as you can see, I did not clean the top of it. You're going to say, well, why didn't you? Well, that's because I plan to drink this from the bottom. Now, the reason I don't have this flipped over already is because I'm afraid it's going to leak. I mean, here, let me get you a good close look. As you can see, there's definitely been some seepage / leakage going on there around the pull tab. Am I looking forward to this one? That's a big HE double hockey stick with a capital NO after that. Absolutely, I'm not looking forward to this one. I don't even know why I chose to do this, to be quite honest. I mean, I have I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but hang on, let me go say thanks again for that super chat back there, because I did have, it was a super chat. I read the comment and then I just didn't acknowledge that it was a super chat. So Horny Animal with the Glad You Made It Home in One Piece super chat there. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I super duper appreciate that. That's going to go a long ways on trying to get my car back on the road, I do believe. That's going to be, that's my next project. I went all week here. After the drive home, the wheel bearing was just screaming to me. And I think it probably, I was pretty afraid that my wheel could possibly fall off. And I think after continuously driving in it that night, obviously those bearings were going to heat up. And I'm afraid that they held in there for that night. But if I was to take it out now that they cooled down, that they could possibly fall. It could fall apart. That wheel hub could fall apart. So, whoa, Horny Animal again for the car. You don't have to do that. Well, thank you so much for the super chat yet again. With the Horny Animal coming in there with the first two super chats. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that, man. And looks like Miss Sunshine. How are you doing, Miss Rachel? Miss Sunshine. I still have not pulled up your interviews. I meant to do that the other day, and I guess I forgot. So what can I read about Pabst here? Pabst is an American lager beer sold by the Pabst Brewing Company, established in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1844. They have been around for a minute. So let's see. Well, 2044 would be 200 years. So they're 44 years away. 156 years they've been around. That's longer than that, right? Yeah, longer than that. So 156, 60, 176 years. Wow. They're doing. I think that's the right number. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Anyways, since 1844, and they're currently based in Los Angeles. How about that? Originally called the Best Select. Huh, I had no idea. The Best Select. I guess that's why they have the blue ribbon, meaning they're the best, the first place. I'm sure they won some kind of contest at some point and got themselves a blue ribbon and decided that would be their logo, which, I mean, it works for them, but it is an extremely cheap beer. It's kind of like the bottom tier if you're not from America. This is kind of, this is definitely on the lower end of what people would buy as a cheap beer. Animal did it, and I just can't help myself. Oh, well, thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that, my dude. I hope you're doing good over there in Australia, and, I know everybody's been dealing with the virus stuff, and especially you guys that are in the first responder type situations. And hey, there's Fireman Food. I'm still calling you by your original name. Sorry, canceled. It's just how I know you, man. And I know you put all those years in firefighting. So again, Dan, thank you so much for that, man. Super appreciate that, man. And hope that Australia. Well, you're in the wintertime over there, you told me. So yeah, it's probably some decent weather over there, I'm going to bet. Maybe rainy, but still, it's probably cooler than it typically is over there, because I know it gets hotter than crap. Yeah, I'm just delaying the the inevitable here. As you can see, there's like multiple dents in this can. And I'd have to go back and check the live stream where I actually opened this box. I think this might have been the culprit of the leak that happened in the box. I'm not sure, but for some reason I don't think this was it. I think it was a different can that was the leaking culprit. And this one has a dent here and a dent here. So if you ever see a old soda pop or an old any type of old drink and the can has a dent in it like that, that means that the can has been compromised somewhere. That it wasn't the shipping. It wasn't too bad before the shipping dent was. Oh yeah, well, that's what I was just kind of trying to explain. As far as any type of old can goes, the older the beverage gets, the more pressure is going to build up in the can. So typically, I'm going to say 95% of the time, if the can is not compromised, maybe even 99%, if the can is not compromised in any way, you won't see any actual dents in it. You might see some places where the can might have been dropped or something like that, but the can will be under so much pressure that it won't actually dent in, like you can see right there. I mean, that's a pretty substantial dent. I've actually tried to pop that one out before, and I've not had any luck with that. I mean, I did just pop it out a little bit right there, but I can promise you guys, and I know Gabe will back me up on this, that this is going to be a very disgusting experience. First of all, Pabst isn't good to begin with. Hey, Smitty just came in there. I'll get right back to that, Mr. Smitty. There's a link to Smitty's channel right at the top of my description. You guys should go check out Smitty's channel, by the way. Go over there, give him a subscribe, tell him that Oldsmokey sent you over there. That would be amazing. But anyways, these beers are not good to begin with. I have maybe drank, like, in my lifetime, maybe 4 or 5 Pabst in my lifetime. If even that. I'm sure I've had it at some point. It's nothing that sticks out in my mind that I remember. Just know that they're not the greatest to begin with. Nothing against them. I mean, it's a cheap beer. So, and some people, I guess, acquire a taste for it. I think this is something that people that drink Pabst and stick with it, you know, they start off buying it because it's cheap, but then they acquire a taste for it. It's something that they train their palates to enjoy. So, but yeah, you guys definitely go check out Smitty's channel. Thank you so much for that super chat. And he says, "Love me some old beer cans." Well, thank you, sir. I've got all the beers that I've drank. I have not thrown away any of the cans. I've got quite a few empties up here. This is one of the first ones I drank on a stream, I do believe. Oh, look at that! It was a Pabst. I forgot about that. Go Badgers! The Rose Bowl of 1994. Probably drank this one back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And I just popped the top on it, which this would have been hard to open with a church key on the bottom there anyway. But look at that. Huh. Look, and it was a tall boy too. I'll be daggone. 1 pint. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon. Nature's Choice products provide its prized flavor. Only the finest. Same thing that this one says, just a little bit printed differently. Huh. How about that? What's up, James? Miss Gail? JW, what's up, guys? Looks like Readiness Reviews is here. Miss Sunshine, I should be talking to you there and see what's up with that. Chris Stivers is here. What's up? Some people actually like Bud. I shall never understand cheap beer fanatics. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Natural Light is also another one that's a big cheapo beer here that people, I guess, acquire a taste for. I don't know. And as far as the Bud Lights and stuff, like that's probably, typically if I was just going to grab a beer, I would say I'd probably get a Bud Light. I used to like the Bud Ices too. I don't know if those things are still around, but Hey, there's Dub C. What's up, Dub C? You guys should go check out Dub C's channel too. Dub C does like outdoor type survival equipment, camping equipment, fire starting stuff, and usually adds a meal in there. I like the concept there. I know it's a lot of work to film those videos too, so you guys should go over there, check his channel out, and hook him up with a subscribe for all the work that he puts into those videos. If you like that type of thing, go check it out. Tell him Oldsmokey sent you over there. Here we go. I'm delaying the inevitable here, and then we're going to talk about MREs. Anybody who tunes into this to this particular live stream, maybe they don't know what an MRE is. Maybe they've never seen an MRE before. It's possible. I mean, there's people out there that just stumble upon a YouTube video or a YouTube live stream even and are like, what is this? And, I'll talk about that for a minute because not everybody knows or understands what an MRE is. And I take that for granted. I kind of just feel like anybody who would be in my live stream or that would watch one of my videos is going to understand or know what an MRE is. And I think, sometimes it's good to touch back on the facts and go over a little bit of the information that there is out there. My son just got home from the beach. You didn't have any luggage? Weird. That's not cool. Everyone be good. We have a 13-year-old here. Oh, there's a 13-year-old here? Oh, MRE kid. Are you talking to Miss Renee? Yeah. Sunshine, I made it. I still go by Fireman Food 1988. You can send people over there if you like to Instagram occasionally, do stuff on YouTube. Not very often. Well, go check out Fireman Food 1988. Because Fireman Food, man, he's good people, man. Really good people. I hope his dad's doing well. I've never talked to his dad or seen his dad, but I've talked to him about his dad. His dad, I do believe your dad was in the military, right? I know he's a pilot. I know your dad's a pilot. Very passionate pilot as well. What did I miss here? I missed something. Hang on, guys. Yellow Youngin. He's 8, Maryland. Everybody be good. Just subbed to Dub C last week. He does awesome reviews. Karsten said, well, hey, Karsten, how you doing over there in Germany, my man? Good to see you in here, man. I was just thinking about you earlier today. I was going through some stuff, and I came across the note that came in your box, and got to file that away with all my other letters. You guys, I don't know if you can tell how much I am not looking forward to this one. But yeah, this can. Do I have a full can to show you guys what a full can is supposed to sound like? I do. I have a Bob Ross can here. Look at that. Let me that's what a full can that is not compromised is supposed to sound like. That is what a compromised can. More of a twang, although that's a steel can. That's an aluminum can. So, no. How was the beach, Alex?
Good.
Did you seriously not take anything with you, dude?
Took clothes, but they're all still in a Walmart bag.
Well, and Mom said, like, maybe you should quarantine yourself away because I don't know what you've been in contact with.
You got any Tegaderm strips?
I don't know what that is.
The things I've been using for my bandage.
I have some stuff. You'll have to wait, though. There's a steel can. As you can see, the rust on there, but that is a uncompromised can. That is a compromised can. Very, very different. Very different sound. Well, again, I am delaying the inevitable. All right. Pabst Blue Ribbon. 40-year-old Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's lucky. Look at that. It's lucky when you live in America. It's lucky when you live in America. This thing's probably 50 years old, I would say. At least. Lucky Lager, age-dated beer. Age-dated beer. It's a little rusty right there. I'd like to clean that up if I could. Definitely want to try to clean that up a little bit. See if I can get that off of there. But that's a sharp church key right there. Like that. Alright. So, where's the least rusty edge to drink from? Probably... Many people think about that. Where's the least rusty place that I could drink from my can? Alright, here we go. Right there is where I'm going to drink from, which is right by the seam. This is not a leaded seam, as you can see. This is a sealed seam, which is cool. So I want to go straight across from that. Should be about right here, and you'll see that there will be no sound, but I will bring it up next to the microphone. Absolutely no rush of air. Let me give it a smell. Oh, whoa. That, I don't even know that. I've never smelled anything like that before. That smells really weird. Really, really weird. Let's see if we can see down inside there a little bit. Got a little bit on the church key there. Oh, it stinks so bad. So bad. Oh, dear Lord. It just smells like a really nasty, dirty bag of pennies. Let's see here. Oh, dear Lord. Look at the floaty crap in there. You guys see that? What is that? Ooh, it's green. Hold on. Oh my God. That is so bad. Let me see if I can get it good. I have never seen one look that bad. It's just plumb full of, I don't even know what. Look at that. Look, there's chunks in there that I'm seeing. Yeah, you guys need to get a real good look at that before I put that in my gullet. Oh, wow. I'm freaking out a little bit, dude. I gotta take a little, like, side look at this. And man, what am I thinking? I don't even know. Like, come on, look at that. Like, I mean, you can even see it on here. Focus. There we go. You can even see it on camera. Like how many particles are just infested all throughout this. If I was to dump this out in a glass, it would probably just look like this, particleized liquid. And it's like this green color. Can you guys tell that that's got like a green color to it? I don't even know what kind of color it looks like to you guys, but I can see it with my... Oh, look at that. Like, ooh, what is that? You guys, hang on, see if you can see these chunks. You see that? See that chunk? What is that? It's like... Oh... It smells like somebody just sprayed cologne on and farted. Ugh. It smells like a farty cologne. It's like farts mixed with like this really weird pungent cologne. It's very perfumey and aromatic. Oh, and metallic. You know, of course, it's going to have that metallic side to it. I don't like giving that description just because it's pretty much a given. Oh man. Hey Alex, come here and smell this. Or Ethan, either one of you. I want to see what they smell. If they smell what I smell. Smell that.
It smells like Bud Light.
No,
That's exactly what it smells like.
no, it does not.
That smells like a Bud Light that has sat in the sun.
No, like get your nose in there. It's really perfumey.
Yeah.
Woo. It smells like a fart too.
It smells like it would kind of burn.
There's like a mixture of a body gas.
It smells skunk.
It's very skunky. I mean, there's no better. Yeah,
It's like you left it out in the sun for a long time, and the hops.
it's soured.
Yes.
It also smells sour.
That's what skunked means to me. Is the beer sour.
Like,
Pour it in a little
look
glass
at
and see what it
this.
looks like. Oh yeah, dude. Nice.
You see all the floaties in there?
Yeah, that's the barley and the hops and stuff.
It's not supposed to look like
Bacteria.
that, dude.
That's what happens when they like ferment.
I don't think it's bacteria.
Hold on, let me get you.
It's not alive. I don't think. Maybe I should look at this a little closer and make sure these things ain't swimming. Because it definitely does look, I mean, there's a possibility that there could be some bacteria living in here. This is all dead bacteria, maybe? It's so old that nothing could be living in here, I don't think. Just because they'd have to have something to feed off of.
How old is it?
40. About 40 years old.
You can see
that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't have a green tint to it now that I dump it out, but it does look like pee, and it's very thick, and you can see tons of stuff floating in there.
Dip your finger in it and taste it.
Oh no, I'm gonna chug it.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
Nice.
probably.
Shotgun it.
It's already ready to go. It's already got 2 holes in it.
Dang.
Yeah, that's thick with stuff. I don't even know what that is. I mean, it even looks
Look at it from the side.
like jelly. It looks like very, very, very viscous and very thick. Oh yeah, it's got I guess a amber color to it. I mean, it's very, man, that metal smell is just so strong. All right, I've been just delaying the inevitable here. I did take a couple charcoal pills already today before this because I'm not sure about this spaghetti. I'll tell you guys the backstory behind this one here in just a few minutes. What is that right there? That's weird. What is that? Oh, it's the basket bottle. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to flip the camera around and down the hatch.
That tastes like a penny.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That tastes like you just... Ooh.
Shouldn't have tasted that.
I just dipped my finger in it and licked it. It tastes like a penny. Oh boy.
Here we go. Get the camera down here. Cheers. It's a Pabst, I guess. I don't know. Down the hatch, come on. You can do this. You can do this. Point at myself. I can do this. I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Here we go. Down the hatch. Oh, that's cringe. Cringe. Oh. Hey, Alex, will you bring me a paper towel? Thought I had some napkins here. It's all in my mustache and beard. Wait. Oh, here he comes.
Bad.
I just need one. That's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Going to finish it. I'm afraid of what's at the bottom. I'm afraid of what's at the bottom. Really weird. Really weird something going on in my throat. Oh. It's hit my stomach like a ton of bricks. No, it's so flat and just. It does have a very, very heavy perfume. I call it cologne type of flavor. It's very odd. It's not something I'm used to, and now it's in my mustache. It's like I can smell it. Alright, that's it. It's gone. It's seriously so bad. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Of course, it's got a heavy metallic flavor. It's got this really, really weird throat feel that comes along with it, with the heavy perfume. It's got like more of a manly smell and taste to it, like a almost like it's kind of oaky and smoky. It's similar to that. Whew. That was kind of hard to do. That's one of the harder ones I've drank in a while. One I drank on the show was a 1942. What was the brand of that beer? It was in a cone top. It's the one that turned green. That's one of the hardest beers I ever drank. Cannot remember the name of that. It'll come to me. Because we had like 3 or 4 different generations of that. Okay. The beer's done. I'll leave it set there, upside down. On to the MRE. So this is somewhere in between I would say 89 and 92. I'm not sure of the year. There is no year on it. And I have had this particular MRE in my possession for at least 5 years. I bought this off a person on eBay years ago in a lot of other MREs. I think I got like 4 or 5 off of the same person. And I traded a few of them off. I ate a couple of them, and they were in good shape if I remember correctly. But I've personally never reviewed a spaghetti MRE. Have I had spaghetti MREs? Yes. Do I like spaghetti MREs? You'll have to wait to find out. But, anyways, MRE, meal ready to eat. In particular, on the old ones, they say right on them, meal ready to eat individual. This is an individual meal. This is one full meal. This is not just one main. Like when I say a main, I mean one main meal like spaghetti or, rib-shaped, like a rib-shaped pork patty like a McRib. Or I don't mean just one package of food. Contained in an MRE is going to be a main, a side, a dessert, coffee, drinks. You could have candy. You could have, there's going to be snacks in there. There's going to be crackers in there. Just different things. Hunter Powers MRE Reviews with the Super Chat. Thank you so much, Hunter Powers MRE Reviews. And I wish I could just be able to click on your name and go check out your channel, but I cannot do that, so I'll have to type that in. I think I might have already subscribed to your channel. Let me double check. I want to do that right now. So, thank you again for the super chat there. Hunter Powers MRE Reviews. Here we go. Hang on. Hunter. I gotta go back and make sure I have everything spaced correctly. And okay, Hunter Prowls. Hunter Prowls. Not Powers. I don't know why I said that. Guess I just didn't read. WSE. Prowls. Hunter Prowls MRE Reviews. MRE Reviews. Got it. Okay. Boom. Boom. Look at that. I'm already subscribed. You see that? See that right there? Let's see what you got going on over there. 10 months ago. Looks like 5 months ago was an update. Videos. Boop-a-da-boo. That was your last videos 5 months ago. My man. Better put some more videos up there. Looks like you got a rocking beard, my man. Rocking out the big beard. Alright. Oh, Corey. Yep. Wait a minute. Let's see. Where's Corey at? Corey. Where are you at? I don't see you in the chat. Where am I missing Corey at? Anyway. Oh, hey, look. Sunshine Side of Life 77. For the beer, the bravery, and the new trash can. Thank you so much, Miss Sunshine. I hopefully won't need that. I'm doing okay so far. And I drank the whole thing shy of of this that my son brought in here, and I filled up, and it's got, yeah, yum. Oh yeah, pretty disgusting. Yeah, if you had to drink something like that that tasted like that to get drunk or a buzz, like I don't imagine there'd be many people drinking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Where was this? I don't even know what... Okay. So. Wow. An MRE, a meal ready to eat individual. Of course, that's the way they were labeled back in the day. This is going to be from 89 to 92, I believe. I don't think it'll be a 93. The ones that I got from her, it was a lady on eBay that I bought these from. They were my lips are numb. That's weird. Huh. Anyway, they were there was a 2 or 3 year span of the ones that I got from her, from the ones that I opened, and it seems like they were from like 89 or 90 to 91 or 92. So there's a span there of 3 or 4 years that this could be. And I just seen that Viper GTS MRE for the stomach pump that you are going to need. I sure hope not. I freaking hope not. Holy cow. You guys should go check out Viper's channel, by the way. Viper GTS. I should have a link to that. Whoa, 100 Powers MRE reviews again. Came up there with another super chat that I missed for $14.99. Didn't put no text in there. 100 Prowls. 100 Prowls MRE reviews. I don't know why I keep saying that. That's just 100 Prowls. Am I saying that right? Prowls MRE reviews. Tell me if I'm saying that right. And Kaylin, good to see you survived that beer. Well, thank you, Miss Kaylin. How was your trip to your dad's cabin? I think it was. It was the lake. How was your trip to the lake? That's what it was. I keep getting sidetracked. Describing an MRE. Got a little buzz from the beer, I think. I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. Feeling a little different. So, MRE. Complete, full meal with snacks and sides and desserts and drinks. Everything. Everything self-contained right here. You do not have to cook this. An MRE, now, I'm not saying anybody should eat old food. Old vintage food. I'm going to eat this, but I'm not telling anybody that's what they should do. But as far as an MRE goes, any MRE that you're going to get is already pre-cooked. Just like, I don't know, say a hot dog. Like a hot dog pre-cooked, you don't have to cook it, but hey, it's better if you do cook it, right? So you cook it. You heat it up. You make it nice and scalding hot, and it tastes better. Like the consistency changes, but you can technically open this bag up and just eat it. There, of course, you have to add water to your drink mixes, but outside of that, this is a self-contained, ready-to-eat meal. It's very self-explanatory with the ready-to-eat part. It's a meal that is ready to eat, cooked, ready to go, right out of the bag. Okay? That's kind of the whole point of the MRE. The MRE is for when guys can't get a hot meal near a base, or, you know, make it back to a field kitchen, or it's just a little thunder, Stella. But if they can't make it back to a facility that cooks hot meals, if they're going to be out on patrol, or if they're going to be out on they may be out on a mission, and if they are, they're going to be supplied 3 of these for a 24-hour period. For a whole day, you're going to get 3 of these. Now, an MRE typically runs anywhere from, I don't know, say 1,150 calories, all the way up to, I've seen them in the mid-1400s, up to 1,450 calories or so. Maybe even 1,500 if you got the right MRE. Because it's not consistent again across all MREs. There's some MREs have more calories than others. And that is a guarantee. No MRE is going to be exactly the same across the board. They're pretty consistent with the range on the calorie counts. The newer MREs are also starting. They've put a lot of work and technology into basically how your muscles recover, how your brain functions. So they give you different vitamins and mineral enriched foods that will help your muscle rehabilitation, or it'll help your stamina, or it'll help your cognitive abilities. So it's very interesting how they have really dove into the research on how to tweak these foods in ways that will help you, will help the soldiers with all those things that I just mentioned. I mean, it's pretty crazy some of the stuff that they're doing now, and the reasons behind the ways that they're doing things now. So back to what an MRE is. MRE, like I said, it's just a meal that you have in a bag. They give you 3 of these a day, and it should roughly come out to about right around 4,000 calories or so, give or take 300 or 400, maybe 500 calories. So you could be anywhere in between, 3,500 all the way up to, 43, 4,400 calories if you get the right MREs in the day. And even back in the 90s, late 80s or early 90s, these things were ranging all the way up into the high 13s and 1,400 calories. So smoke cloud there. Let's open this thing up and see what year it is. Oh, little hiccups. Let me see if I can find that little IFAC knife. There it is. Little razor blade knife. There we go. Yeah, these little things right here are nice. This is the top right here. Just open it from the back, like so. The spaghetti MRE. Now, daggone it. There is no way that this is a 1994. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. So the range of MREs that I got from her were obviously a larger range than I thought. So this should have a flameless ration heater in it. Yep, right there it is. Huh. Well, this should have been older, based on the other ones that I got from the same lady. I've had this thing for years, like I said. This is your spaghetti with meat sauce. And our date code right there that gave it away right off the bat. 84th day. How you read your date codes, this is called a Julian code. And if you know the range roundabout when your MRE is from, which there's different bag styles that will dictate and tell you exactly when the era that ration is from. It'll give you the range, or you can go on to MREinfo.com, look up the MRE menus page, and it will tell you which menus, because they move the menu numbers around a little bit, so it'll give you a range on what decade your MRE is from, because people on eBay sell old MREs as new MREs all the time. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. So the first one indicates the year, so this means that it's a 1994, and the next 3 are the day of that year. So it's the 84th day of 1994. Yeah, no, it's not bulged at all. It's actually dented in on this side, so it's dented out on this side. So, yeah, it looks bulged on that side, but on this side it's sunk in, so that's why. And the spaghetti, I mean, it's a pretty substantial meal in itself. It feels like more food in the pouch than some other foods that are 8 ounces even. What else do we have here? Oh, look at that. Here we go. Oh, no. This is going to be horrible. Chocolate mint pound cake. I've had these before. This one right here comes out of the... excuse me. Well, that's interesting. This is the Miss King's Kitchen Incorporated. Miss King's Kitchen. Miss King's Kitchen Incorporated. Out of Texoma Parkway. What was that? Sherman, Texas? Sherman, Texas. Huh. How about that? A chocolate mint pound cake. This is the second year for the pound cakes. Pound cakes started in 1993 along with the flameless ration heater. 1993 was the first year ever that there was a flameless ration heater included in with the meal. And look at that flameless ration heater. It looks perfect. No leakage of filings or anything like that. The magnesium filings are all nice and still contained inside the cardboard sleeve. A lot of times you'll get these old flameless ration heaters like this, and that the filings will just be all knocked loose, and they'll just be in the bag with the cardboard sleeve, and they won't work. This one, I'll bet you this flameless ration heater will work. They take a little bit longer to kick up and get started, but you know, they're effective nonetheless. Here we go. Some classic brown bag crackers. There's our date code on those. The 154th day of 1994. What else do we have in here? Oh boy. Good old thermopack cheese spread. Actually feels weird. Whoa. That felt like almost like wet noodles in the package. That's not good. Very separated liquid, but it's not solid and hard like they are typically. It should be, I don't know, this might be edible. We'll see. We'll see. Here's our partially biodegradable MRE spoon. What else do we have here? Okay. Here's our accessory packet. Also the 154th day. Same as the crackers, right? 150, yeah, 154th day. Usually you don't get two items that are made on the same exact day. The cake made on the 118th day, as you can see. So yeah, that's not typical. That was like the 84th day. What else do we have in here? What's this? Oh, cocoa beverage powder. Nice. This feels perfect. Okay, we'll open that accessory packet here in just a minute. What else do we have in here? Oh, look at there. Really nice looking package of M&M's. Chocolate candies. Plain. 1994. And they feel perfect as well. These are highly collectible. If you guys didn't know. One more thing in the bag there. You guys can see that. Look at that. One more thing in there. We have a sugar-free iced tea drink mix. Made with NutraSweet. Look at that. Makes 8 fluid ounces. 1.7 grams of powder. With natural and artificial lemon flavor. There you go. Let's see what's in our accessory packet. Crack this bad boy open. I can't believe this thing's a 94. That sucks. I thought it was going to be older. I was hoping for early 90s or late 80s. Here we have our U.S. issued butt ration or toilet paper. There. We have our 6 grams of Domino sugar. Classic. Here's our refreshing towelette. Nice towelette. Made by Clinipad. Or Clinipad. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Probably Clinipad. Refreshing towelette. Water. SD alcohol. 40B. Propylene glycol. Other. Wait a minute. Olefin? I don't know. Lots of chemicals. Got iodized salt. 4 grams. We have... Uh-oh. That's not... that. Oh, look at that. There. There's the creamer. It's like sticky... Look at that. Disgusting stuff. Well, that kind of sucks. Creamer's no good. Cream substitute dry non-dairy. Here's our taster's choice in the brown pack, not the red. Oops. Here is our Tabasco, which actually looks pretty daggone good there. 97th day. So what are we in January, February, March there? Probably March something. 6th or something like that. 7th? 5th? I don't know. Here's our matches that are black with a red tip. Produced by good old D.D. Bean & Sons. If you can see that. And there is our chiclet style gum. Not chiclet brand, I don't think. And that is the entire ration. I believe, excuse me, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. First things first. I'm gonna pull this spaghetti right here, and we're gonna go get this heating up. Look at that. There's the print. It's barely, I mean, you can barely see that in person. The light on the camera actually catches it better than I can see it with my eye. This is spaghetti. 84th day, A, established 19893. I don't know. There's the spaghetti. It's probably going to be a mushy mess, but let's see. It's 5627. I'm going to go throw this in and pull it out right around the 61-minute mark. Well, you know, hour and one. Lunch one's out. Okay. Spaghetti is heating up. Yeah. Alright. Got the tray here. Let's pull this stuff off to the side. Cheese spread. Yep. Alright. Tray. Cheese spread. Cooked beverage powder. Pound cake. Crackers. M&M's. Tabasco. Going off. Well, what's that? Alright. Maybe it'll sit there. Not? Okay, it'll sit there. Find this ration here, get that out of the way. Can I even get the whole tray in the shot here? Do I need to back the camera up some? I might need to back the camera up some here. Let me just tilt it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Let's start with the coffee and see. You know, usually I use my Bob Ross mug, but today I'm going to use my foreign MRE.com mug. Art and Nina over there, I don't know if you guys shop ever at foreignmre.com, but they're still over there kicking after the whole customs and FDA thing cracked down. So go check out foreignmre.com if you want to. Let's see if I can get this thing open from the back. Taster's choice. Is it going to be any good? Look at that. Perfection. Focus. Focus. Look at that. It's perfect. Now this is probably a spray dried. Naturally low in sodium, less than 10 milligrams, 1 rounded teaspoon serving. From the finest coffee beans, so every cup has a smooth, rich coffee flavor that's truly first cup fresh. Oh, it's freeze-dried. Freeze-dried coffee. And there's a nice little display package now. Was able to. Oh, shoo. Yep, that beer's doing a number on me. I ain't gonna lie. Do I have any creamer sitting around here? I thought I brought a bunch home from somewhere, a hotel or something that I was at. But I can't use that, obviously. That's trash. It's going in the old spaghetti box here. We'll go ahead and throw the sugar up in there. Are the Kit Kats made by Nestle better than the ones made by Hershey's that they have here in the States? Seems like they would be. You know what? I can't really tell a difference between them, honestly. I've had both. The ones that come in the Canadian IMPs, and I've not been able to tell a difference between the two. They're pretty standardized as far as flavor goes. foreignmre.com. Did they pop up in the chat? I do not see foreignmre.com in the chat. Do I? I do not yet. Nope. Luckily, Smiley, that works better. Okay, I don't know what. Alright. There it is. That's what the coffee and the sugar looks like. About the same amount of coffee as there is sugar in there. Let's give it some hot water. This is some contaminated water from my town supply. I don't think a cup is going to kill me, but it's definitely not good for me. I'm sure of that. Give it a little bit of a stir here. Oh, I forgot my Minotaur camping utensil, eating utensil. I do have my foreignmre.com one here handy though, and I have my Australian CR1M shovel also. But this is the eating utensil that foreignmre.com has over there. I do believe this is titanium. Mine's a little bit dirty. Wipe it off a little bit. I do have the shirt on. I think Miss Gail sent me this shirt. I'm not sure. 100%. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure. Just thought I'd mention that. Alright. And it comes in this little pouch. Inside this little baggie. With a sticker on it. This is for an MRE.com on it. Well, there we go. Put that back there, and I will probably use this. It's got a little bit of a knife on it right there. Oh, whoop. Be back on this. Gotta get the spaghetti. Been in there too long already. Alright. Boom. Now, what I do have on standby here, since I knew I had this old meal picked out, got some of my favorite stuff. Got some. This isn't exactly my favorite. This is my second favorite, but it's the chunky peanut butter, some strawberry jam, a strawberry dairy shake powder, a cinnamon bun shelf stable, a cherry and blueberry cobbler, and a thing of au gratin potatoes, which I should go heat up right now, because I am going to eat these no matter what. And this is all stuff that I like. Some of it's my favorite stuff, and some of it's just stuff that I really enjoy. The cobbler could probably be heated up as well, but I'm not going to heat it up. I'd rather have it cold. Be right back. Straight back into the crackers. Microphone. There it is. At the hiss. Hunter Prowls MRE again with the super chat, super duper chat. Thank you so much, Hunter Prowls, for that super chat again, man. You gotta type something in there and let me know what's up, so I can have something to say. These look very toasted. They are broken, which is not always the case. But I mean, they came out in just 2 large chunks, which is a good deal. A lot better than it could have been. Yes, unless in old MREs. What? Fordman? What? Multi? What are we talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot about the lemon tea. We got 3 drinks in this. We got coffee, we got cocoa beverage powder, and we got sugar-free iced tea drink mix, which is pretty much gonna suck, I'm sure. Alright, let's do the cocoa beverage powder real quick. I will break out the Bob Ross cup for that. I would say most likely this is going to be good, but there's no guarantee of that. You never know. Let me give it a little taste on its own here. Ooh, it's kind of chunky. Tastes a little strange. I think it's just because of the vitamins in it. I think I got it all out of there. Pretty close anyway. Keeping my bag, putting my trash in there. Alright. Cocoa beverage powder is next on the list of pouring some water up in there, getting it prepped. Supposed to put 6 ounces. I usually put about 8. Typically. There we go. That'll be good. I can pretty much just go straight from the coffee. My foreignmre.com mug over here. Yeah, buddy. Give it a good stir. My water's super mega hot. As hot as it can be without boiling. And again, I am adding some side items to this meal here. just because, why not? Cheese spread. Just plain old classic cheese spread. Need package before opening. Ingredients: cheddar cheese, butter, water, sodium phosphate, salt, monodiglycerides, stabilizer. We've got xanthan, locust bean, and guar gum. Lactic acid, vitamin C, vitamin B6, B1, and vitamin A. So this is a vitamin enriched cheese spread, which I'm sure it's still vitamin enriched today. I mean, this cheese spread feels really good for an old cheese spread. A lot of times it doesn't feel this way. Even after you knead it up, like this cheese spread feels good, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good. We're just going to have to find out, I guess. Actually, I think I'm going to cut off this corner down here because it's the smallest, like, excess packaging down there. And I do want a small hole here. I'm interested to see what this cheese is going to look like. I'm going to go through this, yep. Cinnamon bun. Where'd that chunky peanut butter go? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go through this cinnamon bun up in the water as well. Be right back. Okay, let's take a look at this pound cake. This is the only packaging in the whole thing. Look. See, it's delaminated there. It's delaminated over here and down here. I don't know why it done that. None of the other ones are even close to being delaminating like that. And for some reason, the chocolate cake looks like it like got heat stressed or something. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, I mean, it looks good. Oh, it smells absolutely horrible. That smells like... It smells very chalky. Like if you were to smell chalk that was like you clap two erasers in the air in school. That smell that it would have. Definitely has a very aged, sour smell to it. I don't smell any mint to it at all. The chocolate doesn't. It doesn't even smell like chocolate. Not even a little bit. You put this in front of someone and told them, to smell it and tell you what they, what is that? You'd say, what is that? Boy, I don't even know what I'd tell you. Like, it's a very odd smell. It does smell very sour. It looks nice, I guess. It's got that going for it. It's just, I mean, as far as what is this, a 36-year-old pound cake? I mean, or no, 26-year-old pound cake. 26-year-old pound cake. I guess it doesn't look too bad. Considering, I just don't think it's going to taste all that good. Typically I don't start off with like a dessert item, but for some reason I just want to try this. Look how much lighter colored that is on the outside. I mean, I guess it was baked at some point, being a pound cake. I'm just going to take a bite of it and let's see. Let's see how it is. This is a mint chocolate pound cake. Oh, way too big a bite. You know what? Surprisingly, that doesn't taste bad. I'm surprised myself. I thought that was going to be very odd and horrible, but it has a very light chocolate taste. I'm not picking up really any of the mint. It's very dry and crumbly and powdery, but as far as the flavor goes, I mean it's not bad. It's just lightly chocolate. Just eat that bite. Yeah, it's just so dry. And it does have a little bit of a sourish type of follow-up, but I think that's the mint. I don't know. It's missing something. And the moisture level is just... It's like a negative. It just sucks the moisture out of your mouth. Not good. Before I get into that cheese spread, because I imagine it's going to be pretty rough, I'm going to get into this this spaghetti and see what it's looking like. Just because... Oh, man. Come on. I just got on my shirt. No. Hold on. Time out. Man, I don't want that to stain my shirt. Oh, come on. Every time almost that I open a retort pouch, a retort main, it almost every time squirts out whatever's inside the package. Fruit's really bad about doing it, and mains are really bad about doing it. So, I guess I should have aimed it away from me a little better than I did. Look at that. Well, that does not look like spaghetti, guys. Does that look like spaghetti to you? I don't think so. It smells okay. I wish I would have left it in the heat about 3 or 4 minutes less than what it was in there. Oh, boy. Come on. Where's the spaghetti? This is not cool, man. That is not spaghetti. That doesn't even remotely look like spaghetti. Oh, man. That is not cool. What the heck? Okay, so it no longer resembles spaghetti. If I was to give this a name, I would call it meat sauce with noodle mush. With mushed noodles. That does not look like spaghetti anymore, man. That is not cool. Get this cocoa beverage powder real quick. Spin. Oh, it got on my board as well. Okay, so I guess this is why you can see why I haven't done spaghetti. Just by look, there's a little bit of a noodle left right there. Look at that. One little piece of a noodle. Come on, there's a little piece of a, well, kinda. There's a noodle. There's a noodle. I mean, they're in there. They're just, see, they've turned to mush. And there's a heavy meat sauce in there. Lots of beef. It's just like all the noodles have turned to nothing. I mean, I can only imagine this thing's had to have been heat stressed at some point to look this way. Or, I could be wrong. Maybe it just, after a few years, it broke down. I'm going to give it a try. We're going to see what the marinara sauce with beef and noodle mush tastes like. Down the hatch. Was this one produced by Gerber? Jacob Hellenberger. Man, it does look that way. Thank you so much for that super chat. This looks like spaghetti baby food. And, I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It tastes like, well, it tastes like pureed spaghetti. It tastes like completely pureed spaghetti and meat sauce. I pick up the beef a lot in there. You know, it doesn't have a bad flavor. It's just that consistency is just off the wall. Awful. It's not, I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not good either. You know what I mean? I guess that was brownie. Let's see if the cracker will help it out at all. Just gonna go ahead and do this number. I mean, it does have a very light and very slight metallic tinge to it from, I'm assuming from where I just boiled it for about 8 minutes or so, which I think was about 3 or 4 minutes too long. I think 3 or 4 minutes would have been plenty. I don't think it would have changed the consistency of it, though. I mean, I don't know. The cracker helps it out considerably, I guess. The flavor from the cracker mixes really well with the spaghetti flavor. You know? That's actually not bad. Without the cracker, though, this would be tough for me to eat. Yeah, I mean, it would be easy to eat because it's like, there's no chewing involved here. You could just swallow this. You could suck this out of the freaking pouch like applesauce. That's how pureed it is. But the cracker gives it a really nice, crunchy, toasted, almost lightly smoky, that nice flour and barley. Yeah, you know what? This ain't bad. I mean, it's like a dip. It's like a spaghetti dip. That might sound pretty weird, but that's very much what it is. I mean, I think you could probably dip some tortilla chips in this and it would be all right, you know? As far as the noodles go, I don't really taste them hardly at all. Mainly just tastes like a spaghetti meat sauce. It doesn't taste bad or off or old. It's just the consistency that's way off. Curious to see what this is going to look like. Let's take a look together. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Ew. Look how wet. That is downright disgusting. Ooh, it's bubbling. Ooh. Come on. No. Okay, it smells pretty bad. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, it's so brown. That is so brown. Look how brown that is. Oh, man. That should have been like a peach color. Like a really light colored, like peach color. Kind of curious to see what it's going to taste like. Is that cheese or peanut butter? Can't tell by the way it looks. No doubt, right? It smells absolutely horrible. Anybody who's ever had or smelled old cheese spread will know exactly what I'm talking about. It has this very pungent and aromatic, like dirty feet type of smell, body odor, like dirty gym type of smell. I don't know. I'm gonna eat this though. Okay. Well, started off okay. Very cheesy. Very cheddary. Very cheddar cheesery. Cheesy. Then it got really bitter. And very... You know what? I don't... Man. Ugh. I don't know that I got enough to really give it a true test. I think that's a little better. Come on, I don't want to do this. Look at that. That is not... That doesn't even look like food. What is that? That used to be cheese spread? What the heck? What happened to it? Doesn't even look like... It doesn't even look like food anymore. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh boy. Pabst and pureed spaghetti and dirty cheese spread and oh, super dry farty chocolate mint cake. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Let's just, I don't know. Let's just try it. Yeah. I mean, it's very cheesy to start with. Very oily. But it has this very strong, bitter flavor that takes over within a couple seconds that isn't supposed to be there. Slight tongue numbing. And obviously there's a, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but there's a coating to the roof of my mouth and my tongue that I do not like, that this is causing. And unfortunately that, it's not really edible anymore. Neither is this. I mean, this, I'm not going to say it isn't edible, it's just like, it's not appealing at all. You know, the spaghetti with some crackers with cheese on it back in the day, I mean, I can see that being not bad. 100 Prowls MRE. Spaghetti has definitely seen better days. You ain't lying there, buddy. I'll tell you what. Thank you for that super chat, Hunter. The spaghetti is, I think that was a very great description. Can't remember who said it, but it was in a super chat and asked if it was baby food made by Gerber, or if it asked if it was made by Gerber, and like that is straight up the closest thing to baby food as far as a main goes that I've ever seen. Maybe. Look at that. Like, where's the frickin' what happened to the noodles? I just seen CT drop into the chat there with the super chat. Quit being a wimp. Down the hatch. Alright, CT just for you, buddy. How about this? Big old spoonful. About as big as I can get. There it is. Right? Pretty big spoonful. It's even stuck to the bottom of it. Here we go. This is just for CT right here. Oh my God. Just for CT. More of this sebaceous cheese spread down the hatch. Yep. I'm slightly disgusted right now. I don't know how many of you guys know this or have paid attention, but I absolutely hate gooey type things. Anything without a little bit of texture. So pudding, jello, consistencies, they don't work for me. And this, pretty much right up there with the pudding and jello consistency. It's a thumbs down for me for this bad boy. Just for CT and that super chatty sent along. Took a big old bite from my man in Canada. I just stuck my thumb in there. No big deal. I need a drink. I forgot about the iced tea. I gotta make up that iced tea. You know, I'm gonna start with the coffee, because it's not very often that you have a good taster's choice from a vintage MRE. So, and I didn't have any creamer for this, so I'm just going with the black with a little sugar. You know what? That's actually really good. I don't know if it's where everything else has been so bad. Consistently bad across the board, I feel like. Maybe it makes the coffee taste a little better, but it's quite a light. Quite a light brew. I mean, the tannins are definitely there, which kind of give it that kind of you get a little bit of that dryness and a little bit of that, it almost makes you pucker a little bit. That's where the tannins come in through the coffee. And I would call that a medium roast. I would say a heavy medium roast. It's got a great flavor. I mean, for some reason that actually reminds me of the old the Type 2 coffee a good bit. As far as the flavor, I mean, as you can see, it's nice and dark. It's got a really nice dark color to it. I do have some sweetened condensed milk here on standby that's been here for a minute. It's probably not yet. It's not any good anymore. Never mind. That's going in the trash. Going in the trash. Let me take a bite of this nappy, nasty chocolate mint cake. Yep. I'm gonna buy that. A little swig of coffee. Whoa, that was weird. As soon as I took a swig of that coffee, after the bite of cake, the cake dissolved. Like it literally went away and turned into a liquid. That was so weird. It's so dry that it dissolves in liquid like instantaneously. Like a drink mix or something. Hang on. That's freaking fascinating. Wow. If you was to drop that in like a little plate of water, the whole thing would just dissolve and turn into a mush within seconds, I would say. This cake is starving for moisture so bad. As soon as it gets moisture, it dissolves away into nothing. It's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I don't know where this pack of tissues came from. I don't know if this came out of a ration. There's only 10 of them in there. I thought there was more than that. Here we go. Let me just use this. Or do I have some here? Hang on. What's going on here? I thought I had some loose toilet paper here. I guess I don't. We're going to use this provided butt ration out of this ration as a little cleanup. Look at that. Oh, these are so fragile. And this is 1 ply right here. Of course, you wouldn't want to use it this way because, as you can see through it. Look at that. You can see the tray right through that toilet paper. I know Steve has taken the time to count these sheets out. And I believe there's 15 or 20 in the stack here. Let's see if I can count them out real quick here. If you go with the single plies, there's, whoops, got that one in the spaghetti. That one's not going back anywhere. I don't think they're supposed to be single ply like that. It's supposed to be double 2 ply. There's 1, so that's number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 2. That's 8. There's 9. There's 10. There's 11. I think I doubled up on this one. 11. Nope. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's 11 or 12 there, and you can separate those into 2. So, you got a stack of your TP there. Do I think you could, you guys think you could get your business done with that? I don't know. I mean, you'd really be cutting it close, I would say. But I'll tell you one thing. Having this right here would be way better than having nothing. Am I right? Like, come on. I'll have to restack this a little bit better because I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to waste it. I'll keep that handy. But using it as a single ply, yeah, it's pretty rough. Using it as a single, I gotta say. Let's get I got some chunky peanut butter here, which I don't know how many of you folks out there have ever had the chunky MRE peanut butter, but I gotta say, I really do enjoy it. You get 3 though, eat 3 meals, and poop once. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how you'd have to do it, right? I mean, I could definitely get by with 3 of those, for sure. I mean, you know, if I had to, I could get by with 1, I'm sure. I mean, if I had to, maybe I could even get by with half of 1. You know, if you really had to, you know that's all you had, and the world was coming to an end, you'd have to really take it down a notch. Whoa! Brown Pack Taster's Choice is 99% of the time dry molded, even from fresh. Yeah, dude, I agree. Hunter again with the big old super chat there. Holy cow, dude. Man, thank you much for that super chat, my dude. You are correct. I've not had, you know, red and brown both taster's choices are a nightmare. You know, typically the red and the brown taster's choices are trash. Literally, that you just end up having to throw them away right out of the package. And this is actually a sticky. How can I fix that? How about this? Let's try this moist towelette out. Oh, it's nice. Wow. Really moist towelette here. Thank you again for that super duper chat there, Hunter. Prowls, MRE. Reviews. That's super generous of you, man. Holy cow. You guys are literally too kind. Especially Hunter tonight. Like, really super chatting it out. And I think I showed you guys, I was already subscribed to Hunter's channel over there, but Hunter not been posting recently, so hopefully we can get Hunter back into posting some vids soon. Yeah, it smells really good. Just smells clean. It smells like almost like a laundromat. You know what I mean? You know how a laundromat smells? It doesn't exactly smell like fabric softener. It just smells like clean. Like that clean smell, scent. This thing looks like it's seen better days. Look at that. It's got some hardcore discoloration going on around the outside edges. I don't know what from. I mean, same thing over here. This was just like loose rolling around in the bag. This wasn't in the accessory packet. It feels fine. I mean, yeah, it feels fine, so I'm sure it is fine. But I've already got 2 drinks here, and I haven't even tried this one yet. Huh. Yeah, again, I gotta say huge thanks again to Hunter there with the big super chats, and everybody else who super chatted tonight, which would have been CT. There's a link to his channel down in my description right at the top. And Hunter, again, Hunter Prowls MRE. And then we got Jacob Hellenberger that came in there. I was going to go through the super chat list. Kaylin Strain, there's also a link to her channel in my description. Viper GTS, I'm not sure if I got a link to him or not, but it's pretty simple to find. Just type in Viper GTS, capital G, capital T, capital S, capital MRE. After that, Viper GTS MRE, you'll find his channel as well. Sunshine Side of Life 77. We got Smitty. We got Hunter again. We got Dan or Cyanide Cookies from over in Australia. And we got Horny Animal, who started it out with a $10 and a $20 super chat, man. Holy cow, you guys. Super duper generous tonight. You guys, I'm telling you, don't have to do that, man. I very much so appreciate it, though. Absolutely. And the cocoa beverage powder from this is awesome. You know what? I think it'll mix really well with that weird cake. Gotta try it. Why don't I leave a piece of toilet paper up there? Huh. Oops. Piece of butt ration. Look at that thing. Oh, it's thundering outside. So weird. The way this dissolves. I've never experienced a pound cake like this before. I don't know. As you guys can see, there's some sort of weird, like, light marbling going on inside of there. I don't know exactly if that's like a sugar separation or what. Sorry for the focus there, guys. Huh. It's definitely got lighter and darker spots on the inside. But it does mix well with the cocoa beverage powder, I gotta say. Uh-huh, uh-huh, huh? Uh, mm. Hmm. Yeah, I like that. The chocolate, the cocoa beverage powder kind of enhances the chocolate cake. It's quite interesting. Just the way, just the kind of chemistry that happens when that liquid hits that cake is kind of fascinating and makes it very interesting to eat. Moving on to some of my other favorite items here. Whoa, I left that cinnamon bun in there. Holy crap. Huh. Totally forgot about I totally forgot about the this is probably the most cooked cinnamon bun ever in history. Can't believe I did that. What not to wait, mochaccino. Oh wait, what no mochaccino? Oh yeah, no. I kind of wanted to do the just the cocoa beverage powder on its own tonight for some reason, Jacob. I'm glad I did, though. And thank you so much for that super chat, Jacob. My friend. Appreciate that so much. I can't believe I did that. Holy crap. And I threw in a thing of... My bad. I threw a thing of au gratin potatoes in there, too. These things have been in there for, like, what? I don't know. Ow! Gosh. 20, 30 minutes? Something like that? A long time. Holy cow. They're just like... It's like water in here. Let me, make a notch. Cannot believe that I did that. Whoa. Weird separation going on there. I have a feeling these aren't going to taste all that great. Just because. Look at that. The cheese sauce is like... I don't know. It's weird. And they are so hot. It's not even funny how hot these things are. But the potatoes aren't overcooked, surprisingly. They still have a firmness to them. And I can only go with like one little potato right now, if I can even get that on the spoon. Come on. There we go. So stinking hot. Look at that. Insanely hot. But you see how like the oils have separated out from the cheese? Weird. Still tastes fantastic though. I am a fan of the au gratin potatoes. I don't know why I am, but I am. My kids like them as well. They're very cheesy. The consistency of the actual potatoes is nice. This side mixes well with a lot of other stuff, I gotta say. So hot. So hot. What are you trading for a case of MCWs? Oh, Hunter, you're from the same county, huh? Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I don't know what we'd call ourselves. Mason Countyans? I don't know. Masonites? I don't know. Something like that, right? Got the chunky peanut butter opened already. Let's look at this freaking, let's just look at this cinnamon bun. This thing was in boiling water for a good solid, I don't know, how long was it in there? Like 20, 30 minutes at least? I just, can't imagine. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it smells awesome. Look at that. It's like it made the cinnamon goo start to like cook through it. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let me set this back here somewhere. There we go. Oh, man, look at that. That is awesome. Can't believe that. It's just, it's so stinking. Ow, 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 ow. The cinnamon stuff is like hot glue. Just burn the crap out of you. Son of a gun. Holy jeez. Yeah, I had no idea, Hunter, that you were from the same county, man. That's cool, dude. Maybe I did know that. I don't know. It's hard to tell with me. A lot of names that I have to try to remember, and I try to remember as much as I can. This thing is so stinking hot. It's not even funny, guys. I'm telling you, it's scalding hot. I've never had a cinnamon bun. I mean, I've heated them up before, but usually 3 or 4 minutes in the boiling water. I usually don't heat these up that long. Look at that thing. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Let's find out if it hurt it. Well, okay. It actually does taste a little bit weird. I don't know what's going on there. Picked up some of the packaging taste. And I'm going to guess some of the desiccant pack, maybe. I'm sure the desiccant packs aren't supposed to be super heated like that for that long. It has this weird, like, savory, I don't know, almost like a spiced, savory flavor to it. I don't like it. I don't like what's happened to it. And I like the cinnamon buns. Well, the cocoa beverage powder helped. The texture's not bad, which I thought it was going to change the texture, which it probably will once it cools down some more. I have a feeling it's just going to get weird. I mean, right now it's still super heated all the way through. And it's so hot that it's burning my mouth. Yeah. And it does have this weird, I don't even know, it's like almost like a gravy. Like a brown gravy type of flavor. Kind of meaty. The au gratin potatoes look like plastic discs. They're very like solid still. I'm a fan of the au gratin potatoes. Just I overcooked those ones. They still taste fine though. Very hot. The cinnamon bun is just something weird's going on with it. I'm not sure I like that at all. I want to open this strawberry jam up and have a little bit of chunky peanut butter and strawberry jam. There we go. Let's see what this strawberry jam looks like. It's a little bit older. It's 8 years old. The strawberry jam. Yeah, it's lost a little color, I would say. Wouldn't you? Hey, it doesn't look bad, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think it's 8 years old. Let me see what the date is on it. Yep. 225th day of 2012. Should be. I guess technically it could be 2002. And let's see what this chunky peanut butter looks like. Whoa. Look at that. Kind of hard to tell that it's the chunky peanut butter. I guess if I mean, there's definitely chunks in it. See there? You can see the peanut chunk in it right there. There's more in them right there. I'm a fan of the chunky peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly time. Yeah. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Wait a minute. Something in a baseball bat. I can't remember how it goes. That's going down the hatch, though. A little bit of strawberry jizzam and a little bit of chunky peanut butters. And we'll see how it tastes on these old crackers. Mm-hmm. Mm. Something about them old crackers that just does it for me. Drop that in the spaghetti mush. Sorry guys, but I'm not going to eat that. I hate that texture. It doesn't taste bad. It just that texture makes it virtually inedible for me. You know, I think I should have just done the peanut butter on its own. Like that. Oh, yeah. It's got a nice crunchy texture. Those chunks of peanuts in there and the saltiness that the chunky peanut butter has is on point. It's better. It's way better than the smooth, in my personal opinion. Now I want to taste this strawberry jam without the interference of chunky peanut butter, because it seemed kind of dry, if I'm being honest. Kind of looks kind of dry too, but it definitely gave me that impression when I ate them together. Yeah. It doesn't taste bad, but as far as jelly goes, like, it's slightly dry. You know, it should be... yeah, it should be way more moist than that. It's definitely got a dryness to it. 8 years has not been kind to this jam at all. Jelly, jam, whatever. I do think it'll work on this cinnamon bun, though. Kind of like a Pop-Tart filling. Oh. Yep. I might have ruined that cinnamon bun. It's super weird now. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Yeah, I wouldn't eat that. Don't recommend you do either. Wouldn't eat what? This? Yeah, this sucks. That looks awful on camera, though, so I'll put that over there. Yeah, the jam has gone out of tune, no doubt. Yeah, it's kind of out of season right now. The strawberries must be out of season. Okay, Daniel says, yeah, the sketty mush. Sketty muschetti. Sketty muschetti. Moosh? Sketty muschetti? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, this pretty well sucks. Now, I don't recommend following up strawberry jam and a cinnamon bun with scalloped potatoes. Or, sorry, au gratin potatoes. Same thing. But I like the au gratin potatoes, so. Yeah, those are good. They would have. I should have ate these like a long time ago. But I just heated them up for a couple minutes instead of half hour, 40 minutes. I blame the Pabst. It's the Pabst's fault. I'm saving the Tabasco for somebody. I give these away all the time to folks. Check this out. This is actually supposed to be from the 40s or early 50s. And this is a flask that goes inside of a cigarette pack. Spike your drinks from a cigarette pack. Just fill this tiny fellow with your favorite liquor, 2.5 jiggers, then slip it inside an empty cigarette package. Watch eyebrows go up and eyes pop when you flash your cigarettes. Wait a minute. When you flash your cigarette package bartender and pour yourself a stinger. Yowee! It's the Hollywood Kick Jacket, a miniature disappearing flask for sports and honky tonks. What the friggin' heck? Little flasky flask. 2 ounces up in there, it says. And get yourself a pack like that. If you open it properly, you'll still have your silver over on that side, and all that'll be showing will be the cap. And you put that down inside your cigarette pack, and boom, yaw. Yeah, kind of silly, huh? It's kind of a silly product, but you know, back in the day, I don't know if this was like a gag thing or a gag gift, or people actually, you know, put these. I mean, I'm sure people put these to use. I mean, you know, there'd be that guy. That guy might even been me back in the 50s. I might have filled this up with 2 ounces of liquor and went to the local movies, to the theater, took this in there and spiked my Coca-Cola with a couple ounces of, you know, the favorite rum or whatever I had at the time. There's some matches that came out of that survival packet that Salty Croc sent me. I love these little tiny half packs or third packs of matches. I think they're super cool. I mean, these ones are pretty rough. You know, they got a lot of sticky candy on them there from the Ration, but still they display well when you display them up that way. They look pretty cool, and they smell pretty good too. Yep. Just thought that'd be cool to show you guys. Got a pack of Steve's Raleighs up here on the shelf too, from a I can't remember what that ration was. I'd have to go back and rewatch some of Steve's videos. But 2-pack of Raleighs. I think it was a 2-pack, maybe a 3-pack of Raleighs. 2 or 3 packs. I either still have 2 of the cigarettes or 3 or 1. I either have 1 cigarette or 2. He smoked 1 of the Raleighs and sent me the other ones. Super kind of him. And honestly, I didn't plan on doing this because I've quit smoking. But I think I only have one in here. I do. And it's the lucky one. Look at that. One smoke up in there. I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it right now. Been using this bad boy right here. And my other one as well. Now, if I hit this right now, I won't even want to mess with that. But it'll light up. Can I do this and not smoke another one? I think I can. About to find out. Got my Canadian lighter up here that CT sent me. This is A for the Canucks, but I'm not going to use that. I am going to use my Las Vegas, Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada lighter that K-Man, creator of MREinfo.com, he sent me this for my birthday 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember how long ago. It's been a while, 2 or 3 years. I'm going to use that, see if it'll still light. Oh, and it will. Look at that. Look at that. It's doing it. I better puff on it. There it is. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Look at that. It's like, it's just this perfection of goodness. Yum. I'm sorry, this is not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's great. Mm. I should probably flip the camera around and enjoy this with you guys. So delightful. I don't like the way this camera is it's like foggy. Yep. Here's that shirt. Something on this sleeve too, yeah. I think it reads backwards on the camera. Bare arms, tactical gear, and apparel. That's right. CT, yes I did. Outside of this, tomorrow will be a week. Tomorrow will be a week. And thank you for that super chat, dude. That was awesome, man. Oh, did it read normal? Okay, I wasn't sure. It looked backwards on my screen. Yeah. Been a week, so been doing good. The whole ordeal, the whole Pittsburgh ordeal, kind of, I think that's really what done it. Like, made me start thinking really hard about it, and second guessing, and really wanting to quit. JW been a year. Well, this is I mean, I don't have an option to smoke another one of these because they are gone. They are gone. Actually, I do. I have one more of these in my humidor in there. I'll have to get that out, put it back, put it into this can. But this can has lasted. I'll bet you I've smoked one, maybe two. There's 60 smokes in here of these on just about, now not every, but just about every live stream. Not every, but almost, for a year, at least. At least. Because, you know, sometimes it'll be this. It'll be, like this last Saturday, and Sunday, quit. Or no, last Saturday I was driving home, wasn't I? Or was I? Yeah. Yeah, last Saturday I was driving home. So it wasn't last Saturday that I had one of those. It was the Saturday before. And did a stream on like a Wednesday or something. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I picked this up at like a Mexican market, I would call it. And made in, made in the Bolivarian. How would you pronounce that? Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's awful. Bolivia. Okay, that's Bolivarian. Bolivarian. I don't know how to say that. But this is some kind of like tubed chocolate spread stuff. There was on the box, there was a printout in English with the ingredients and whatnot, and it seemed like it was some sort of like chocolate paste. Bolivarian. How's that? Is that right, Daniel? Bolivarian. JW Speaker MRE says that I quit when they hit $10 a pack. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, there's still half that here. A little less, actually. But still. I'm going to save the pack of M&Ms for somebody and give these away. Boxes are going out this week as soon as I get a vehicle, a ride. Hopefully I'll have a rental at some point. You know, hopefully Monday, by Monday. Or hopefully I'll get it Monday. Because I got doctor's appointments I had to delay because I don't have a vehicle at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I have one. It's sitting out there, but I don't think it'd be good to take off in it and try to drive to Athens, Ohio, or anything like that. And if I get a jungle, what does that say? Jungle rat, I'll send you the smokes. I don't smoke. If you get that jungle rat, what jungle rat? A jungle rat? I didn't know there was a jungle rat. Well, yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be awesome, Jacob. Hallenberger, yeah. I mean, you know, of course, I have quit smoking, but and anytime you say "but" after something, that kind of negates what you said before, so it just kind of cancels it out. So the vintage smokes, you know, I'm breaking my diet on every Saturday, and I guess this will also be something that I'll probably indulge in occasionally on Saturdays. But instead of having me having 2 or 3 vintage smokes, which sometimes I do that, I will restrict myself to the one and one only, and that will be my indulgence for the Saturday. Marlboro Reds all the way. I smoked Marlboro Reds for 15 years probably, roughly, at least. Let's see. Yeah, I would say 15 years, roughly. And I've said this 100 times, but I stopped smoking them when they became fire safe, when they went to the fire safe. There you go. Just happen to have that handy up there. But Marlboro Reds all the way. All the way. There's probably one in here, right? One? Nope, none. It's an empty pack. Usually I don't keep empty packs. Usually I keep them with one in them. Oh, yeah. Yep. Let me see. Now, I'm not even gonna pull that down off there, but I have a Chesterfield up there as well that I do believe has one in it. Yep. What else? Got Camels, Lucky Strikes, Philip Morris. What are those? I can't even remember what those are. What are those? Pall Malls. Viceroys. I don't know. You know what I'm missing, guys? I'm going to throw out a request. Anybody in the chat or anybody who watches this later, I would like to do a trade or something of that nature. I have never had an MCI camel. I've never had an MCI camel. And I would really like to have a unopened pack, or yeah, I prefer it to be unopened, but you know, if they're open, they're open. As long as there's one or two in there, something like that. I'd like to find a pack of MCI camels. I think I've had just about all the other brands. I've had the Menthols, I've had the Luckies, I've had the Chesterfields, I've had the Pall Malls, both kinds. I've had the Marlboros, I've had the Winstons, I've had the what else? I had a white pack one time. I think I smoked those whenever we were at a meetup. It might have been the first meetup. Me and Steve smoked one of the white packs, which I think those were menthols too. Pretty sure, like a really light menthol, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Nathan's MRE, welcome to the party. Bought Smokey Exports as a last year, $19 CT. Yeah, you know what, dude? I still have like 2 or 3 of those put up. I know it's weird. Those Export A's is what they're called. They're a Canadian. I assume they're a Canadian brand. They're very strange. They're kind of, they're skinnier than a typical smoke, and I think there was more in the pack, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Seemed like that package had like 25 or 30 in it, something like that. And they're skinnier and they're shorter than a typical regular cigarette. And I've stood around and talked most of that down. I actually didn't puff on it much, so that's good. That's probably good. Although it's kind of wasteful as far as a vintage smoke goes, especially when you're talking about the last canned Camel out of that can. And I think I saved a couple in this can. At least one in here, right? I saved at least one. Yeah, there's one in there. One in that can. Oh, that smells so good. I really like that can. I'd like to find another one of these. This is a really good can. This one was from 1987, I believe. Something like that. Might have been earlier than that, even. Seems like this one had Camel bucks in it that were 1987. Camel Cash in that. I think I'm right on that. I got a couple. I've got about 6 international packages, packs of smokes that folks have sent me over the years. I really like getting those international packs. Mickey Joe sent me a pack one time. You guys go check out Mickey Joe's MREs channel. Mickey Joe sent me a pack of like Chinese or Japanese. They were Asian cigarettes, and he's like, dude, he had 2 or 3 packs of them, and sent me a pack of them, and they're literally probably the worst cigarette I've ever had. And that pack's sitting here somewhere. I think it's up on my shelf. I can't remember which one it was, though. I'd have to go through them and like actually look at them to see. I think it was a red pack, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they were horrible. Hunter Prowls MRE Review says, love the shirt, Oldsmokey. Well, thank you there, Hunter. This was a gift from a subscriber. Nathan, your foreign rations lately have been killer to watch. Very interesting stuff. I'll have a package ready to send out for Nathan there probably as soon as I get a car. As soon as I have a vehicle. Miss Maryland's got one coming too. Gundog's got one coming. Who else do I need to send a package to? I'd like to send about 100 different packages out, but I got to do it a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. There was a lot of food in tubes when I went to Norway. Hey, James. Easy Money. What's up, Easy Money? Ain't seen you in a minute. Let's see here. There it is. Tubed food, I guess. I'm going to open it. Screw it. Let's see what it's like. Ooh. What the heck? Oh, it's supposed to be chocolate. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's like chocolate and vanilla. It's a mix. Look at that. Came out. Well, it's not going to show it, but anyway. There it is. Interesting. I'm going to just taste it with my finger first because I don't want the cracker to contaminate. It's kind of the vanilla side of it. Very sugary, I would say. It's almost like a white chocolate. Let's see what the actual chocolate tastes like. Huh. It's very rich. Hunter says, gotta love the vintage smokes, way better than modern smokes. Oh yeah, they're a gazillion times better, man. Thank you for that super chat, Hunter. Man, really appreciate that, dude. This has, I don't know, dude, like a weird, almost like a cooling effect. Almost like if you were to have it, like there's mint in it, but I don't taste mint. It just has like that weird mint effect. I'm just going to try it with the cracker here and see if it goes well with the cracker, I guess. Chris, I think Mickey J just put a new review up like Thursday or something. Mickey Joe's really consistent about posting videos. This stuff's actually really good, and it goes really well with the MRE cracker. Huh. It's quite a subtle chocolate taste. Yeah, I like that. It's got that vanilla side to it. You know, I could see kids really liking that. Yeah, I don't know, what's that brand? Nusita? I guess that would be Double Saber. Double flavor, probably. Nusita? Probably hazelnut. Chocolate and leche. Para untar. Peso Nito 35. 35 grams in this little tube. This thing was kind of expensive. It was like $3. It was like $2.85 or something for that little tube. I don't think it was worth $3, but it's worth trying. It's actually not bad, though. I would buy this again just to send to some folks in boxes so they could experience it, because it's, yeah, it's not bad. It's got a nice flavor to it, and you can add that to a lot of different things. As far as like here, like for instance, you get an MRE pastry like so. You put you some of the chocolate spread on there. I don't know how well the cinnamon's going to mix with the chocolate, but I guess it's worth a shot. Much better than the strawberry jam, I must say. And it knocked out that weird celery flavor it had going on. Landell says chocolate and condensed milk. So that's condensed milk in there. Huh. It's not bad. You could put that in your coffee. You know, to chocolate up your coffee a little bit. And I gotta say, it spruced that cinnamon bun right up. Code B, what's up? Landel would link to Landel's channel down in my description. There's tons of links in my description, guys. Definitely feel free to go down and click on any of those to go to a channel and tell them that Oldsmokey sent you. Whoa, a YouTube emoji with the code B. Yeah, I mean, this stuff is actually not bad. The more I've eaten on it right here, the more it's grown on me. But, again, for the price, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I think $1 or $2 would be about what it's worth. And they charge 3 times that, pretty much. That was a really good cocoa beverage powder, I gotta say. So overall, the meal assessment here, the spaghetti was absolutely demolished and mushed. And I didn't leave it in the boil very long either. You know, I did end up leaving it 2 or 3 minutes extra. Those that come with it, and I left them in way too long, and that cinnamon bun way too long. The cheese spread, you saw it. Not food anymore. That's not food anymore. Nobody wants to eat that. Nobody wants to eat something that looks like that. I mean, look at it. It just comes out in these weird chunks. That's just gross. The chunky peanut butter is awesome though. That's good stuff. Put that back there with the cinnamon bun, and the strawberry jam was dry and weird. 8 years has not been kind to that strawberry jam. Excuse me. I wish I'd have made up this strawberry dairy shake powder. One of my favorite drink mixes that come in a MRE. They're friggin' fantastic. I do like the strawberry dairy shake better than I like the strawberry banana, but the strawberry banana ain't bad either. I don't mind that artificial banana flavor in there. And there's a cherry and blueberry cobbler that feels very liquefied. They always are. I would like to have one of those that's super fresh, like a 2020 MRE. I'd like to get a cherry and blueberry cobbler in to see if it would be any better. Vintage spaghetti is definitely big thumbs down for me. It tastes fine. It tastes like meat sauce. You don't taste the noodles hardly at all, if at all. I mean, look at that cheese spread. Like, that looks awful. It just looks absolutely horrid. It looks like it looks like weird meat chunks. Does it not? Does it not look like meat? Like some kind of weird meat? I don't know. Just to me, it does in person. It looks nasty. It's freaking ugly. And it ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. It's ugly. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. It's ugly. The cake, absolutely the driest MRE cake, pound cake that I've ever had. It is in 1994. They did not have these things figured out yet. This is only the second year for a pound cake. 1993 was the first year. 1994, they didn't do them any better. They didn't make them any different. And the fact that they tried a mint chocolate pound cake, it just, I don't know, man. That one, you don't taste the mint in it really, hardly at all, if at all. So, I did not make up this weird iced tea, because I ended up with 3 drinks, right? No, I didn't make up the dairy shake, did I? Oh, man. I've got to get in bed, y'all. Got church tomorrow morning. Thank you for the stream, Oldsmokey. See you later. Fordman. We'll see you later, Fordman. 777 777. Bob, good evening, everyone. Bob just showed up. Better late than never, Bob. There are no marshmallows with the cocoa. Nope. No little marshmallows in the cocoa. I wish there was, though. I am a marshmallow kind of guy. I like the cocoa beverage powders, the hot chocolates with the little marshmallows in it. I'm a huge fan. I buy those little plastic containers that have just the little teeny tiny marshmallows in it that are strictly for putting in your hot chocolate, I guess. I mean, that's what you buy them. You can buy them in a store like that. Freaking love them. I love those things. Used to buy them all the time. Whenever I worked, whenever I was working on the river all the time, I would get the Swiss Miss hot chocolates with the marshmallows. I would get a plastic container of those little marshmallows, and I would mix my coffee with a packet of hot cocoa and some of those marshmallows, and it would be a mochaccino, and it'd just be I'd eat 3 or 4 of those. I'd drink 2 or 3 of those a day usually, maybe more, depending on if it was super cold out. I'd drink a lot of those. Lots and lots of calories in those, which is not good because there's so much, so many calories and fat in the in the hot chocolates or the cocoa beverage powder, however you want to say it. I thought I was going to have to dig into this 2019 spaghetti and meatballs, 2019 IMP, but I got enough of a meal out of this. Again, I'm saving these for somebody. Somebody will get these in their box. They're a little bit cracked up in there. I can hear them. Hear a little bit of the candy coating, but they feel pretty good. Glad I didn't drop that in the spaghetti. And the package, I mean, these things are nice for display. I mean, if you put how old is this? 26-year-old. If you put a 26-year-old pack of M&Ms on eBay, you'd get 20 or 30 bucks out of that. In today's market, it's kind of crazy. I guarantee you'd get at least $10, probably more, probably closer to 20. And if the right people found it, you'd get even more than that. But yeah, the old M&Ms. There's a market out there. There's a lot of M&M collectors out there. Old candy collectors, but in particular, M&Ms are one of the candies that are there's a lot of collectors out there because they've made so many little side products that are M&M, like little plushes, blankets, shirts, socks, hats, little figurines, little bobblehead. I mean, you name it, M&Ms have made it. I think I pretty much went through everything there. Let's see how the gum is. Let's see how it's fared. I could use a kick up in the breath department at the moment. Gum feels rough. It's got a rough texture to it. Let's see. Huh. MRE gum is sweetened with xylitol. And the initial lacquer over the candy coating on the outside is gone. Kind of weird. It's like it's gotten wet or something. Tastes good though. It's still nice and soft. It's not powdery. Not bad gum. Not bad at all. Overall, I don't think this MRE was stored it wasn't stored bad. And if this is all I had to eat, I would get by on this. I would eat that. I would not eat that. This is probably the only thing out of the whole meal that I would throw away and not consume all of. If I was in a survival situation, I would eat that whole brownie or pound cake. Sorry, chocolate mint pound cake. I would eat all the spaghetti. I'd eat all the M&Ms. I'd eat all the crackers, coffee, cocoa beverage powder, and iced tea. I'd consume all that. Everything except the cheese spread. Yeah. But alright guys, before I take off, anybody who's still in here or watches this video later or this live stream later, if you don't mind to hit that thumbs up or down, either way. No pressure from me either way. I just I like to get your feedback with the up or down. Every time I post something, I get a thumbs down immediately now. Two of them, actually. There's two people out there that just cannot stand me and click on whatever I put up here just to thumb it down, which is, you know, to each their own. Still giving Google that feedback that they want, that they crave. Google wants to know what you think, even if you don't like me. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hunter, I got to throw a huge shout out to Hunter. You guys, Hunter MRE, he ain't posted in a while, but he's got a bunch of videos up there. Thanks so much for all those super chats, dude. He's a fellow Mason Countyan. Another dude from Mason County here with a beard. So, thanks for all the super chats tonight to everybody who's sent a super chat in. Got to say a huge thanks to my patrons over there as well. The Patreons, the patrons, like that all that comes in over there, I take and put directly back into the channel. So it's always a huge help over there. And those folks, I try to take care of those folks, and I try to give back on Patreon as much as I can. Haven't done it in a little bit, but you can ask just about anybody who's ever been over there. I try to send out things to people who are over on Patreon, so if you want to do that, join up on Patreon. Eventually, you'll get a box or something from me. You'll get something, one way or another. Dollar supporters over there, I usually try to send them something. Doesn't matter. I mean, support. And it's appreciated. I hope everybody understands and knows that I am appreciative of everybody that even is kind enough to just click on a live stream or a video of any kind of mine. I do super appreciate them. Don't want that to be lost in translation somewhere. So, yeah, I've had a pretty crazy past couple of weeks. Made some live streams from Pittsburgh while I was stuck up there. Even live streamed on my way home from Pittsburgh. Got a brown bag. It was awesome. I got a brown bag. Oh, yeah, Miss Maryland. Is that? Surely that's not all I sent you. But I did send you a corned beef hash because I remember sending that to you because I wanted you to have my favorite menu. And I knew that I had one that was in killer condition and edible. So I sent you that corned beef hash that I knew that was good. I have a couple corned beef hashes now. One I don't think is going to be any good. One that I don't know. I don't have any clue about. And then I should have one from 94? Was it still around in 94? They took it away in 95, I think. Or was it around? I don't know. But anyways, I think I have one that I'm confident is going to be edible, the corned beef hash. Those are hard MREs to come across because they're one of the first ones that go. They're one of the first ones that get pulled out of the cases. And people eat them up. Because most, well, not most, but a lot of people, a lot of guys and gals that knew anything about MREs would pull that menu and eat it because it is very, very tasty. Again, that's my opinion. Still my favorite MRE to this day. I've had the hash browns with bacon. It doesn't hold a candle to the corned beef hash, the original corned beef hash, in my personal opinion. The original corned beef hash is very, very, very... It's going to be hard to beat. I can't think of one right now off the top of my head that I would even come close to putting in its place as far as the awesomeness of it. The hash I had was awesome, Kaylin says. Yeah, if you get a good corned beef hash from, 88 to 94, I think was the years, something like that. You get a good one. I mean, they're hard to beat. I gotta say, they're hard to beat. So, all right, guys. Had the, I gotta say, that thing, it did a little bit, it made me feel a little bit different. Probably loosened me up for this live stream considerably. But I have to say a huge thanks to you guys for hanging out with me during this live stream. I do appreciate your time. And I do appreciate your chats. Everyone who was kind enough to type in the chat tonight and hang out. Thank you guys for hanging out. And hope you enjoyed the somewhat of a show here. A little bit of fun, a little bit of a good conversation, and good company. Right? So I will see you guys on the next I don't know when that'll be. Like, for sure I'm going to be shooting for next Saturday, but you never know. I mean, I might pop in again midweek or something like that. You never know. So have your notifications turned on. That way, if I'll make a post about it to let everybody know that I'll be doing a live stream on YouTube. So, all right, guys. I guess, although other than I got some people that I got packages going out to this week. This is a good way for me to let them know that that stuff's going to happen this week for sure. As soon as I get a vehicle to get me to the post office. So, all right, guys. I guess really all I got left to do is say, well, take care, Smokey. Good night, Murray Barber. Later. That looks like a new name to me, kind of, Murray Barber. But all right, guys. All I got left to do is say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next live stream. Later.